Welcome back. According to the National Cancer Institute, the rate of someone getting diagnosed with brain cancer is actually on the rise in the state, and Connecticut has a higher rate than the rest of the country. So there's a group trying to tackle this, and that's why Tracey Gamer-Fanning is here and Kimberly Roy-Canning. They're here to talk about the path of hope from the Connecticut Brain Tumor Alliance. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again, Stephanie.
Nice to see you too. So Tracey, we're going to talk to you because you obviously have a very personal story. When were you diagnosed?
I was diagnosed in 2006. And in 2006, brain cancer, what I try to describe it to people is when I was told I had brain cancer, it was like hearing the last line of a joke. Nobody gets brain cancer. Right. You know, you usually hear of people getting diagnosed with other cancers. So when I was diagnosed with this scary word that you think you only hear as the last line of a joke in some cases, you think, okay, I have brain cancer. What am I going to do now? And what I always tell people, and Kimberly and I always talk about this, is when I was diagnosed, I sort of thought it was going to be similar to other cancers. That after I got the diagnosis, I would come out of the hospital and I would be welcomed into this community of other cancer survivors and people that were doing events and walks and lunches and seminars and hugs and jewelry with ribbons on it and yogurts with tops on it.
Of course.
Well, that's, you know, you want to have a symbol that says,
of course,
I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor.
Which you are.
Oh man, you have no idea. But sometimes when you walk out and you say you have brain cancer, people are so taken aback.
Right.
They don't know the right thing to say or the right thing to do, how to support you in your journey, because this is a journey and a fight, and you need that support. And when it wasn't there, a group of us who have brain cancer and caregivers, as you know very well, came together and said, well, we can change this, and we can create our own community here in Connecticut, so that as people are getting diagnosed now, every day, hearing those scary words, they have a family that they can say, I have all these questions and I'm hearing all these words and I'm reading all these things on the internet and I'm scared. Can you talk to me and tell me what's going to happen and what it's going to feel like? And to give a face for people to see, which was never really available, that this is what brain cancer can be. And if I had seen this in 2006, I don't think I would have been as frightened and as scared going into this journey. Whereas now, I feel like when people come to us and say, I've just heard these words, it's like, you know what, you have, and welcome to our family, and we're going to teach you how to start this journey and how to fight and how to accept that you can say and proudly wear, yes, I have brain cancer, and look at what brain cancer can be.
Right, and we have some beautiful pictures of your family, and you've just been such a fighter over the past 9 years, and the Connecticut Brain Tumor Alliance you formed, and now next week you've got a walk, the Path of Hope, and you've welcomed me as the honorary chair. I'm honored to be a part of it. So
we're so proud that you're going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun.
We're thrilled.
So the Path of Hope next week, Sunday,
and how
October
can 4th. You can come out and register online ahead of time at ctbtapathoфhope.org, or you can register on event day on Sunday. Registration starts at 9 a.m. and then we have opening ceremonies with you, Stephanie, at 10 a.m. and then the walk itself begins at 10:30 a.m. with a really fun day planned. We have a Caribbean vibe band this year, playing on the ocean theme.
Brain cancer patients dancing to the Caribbean vibe.
That's right, I like it, I like it.
And Connecticut's own Broca's Area, which was named Connecticut's top new band this year, along with a tremendous amount of survivors and caregivers and a community of loving support that really just embraces this community and shows that gray matters. It's going to be a wonderful day. And most especially, there's a beautiful area this year called Survivor Reef. It's created by survivors on the Path of Hope Committee for survivors, and it's a special area where people can come together and really understand how well they're supported and get a sense of the hope that we hope to bring to everyone.
And it's so fun. I know so many people are planning to go out there. In Madison, right? Hammonasset Safe Beach Park. So, you know, what prompted the walk specifically? Because the Brain Tumor Alliance has been around for a long time, but the walk just started last year.
It did. And actually, when the Connecticut Brain Tumor Alliance formed, there was a board member who had a dream, Kim Hodnett, of having a walk one day. And then when I joined the organization in 2012, I proposed that we make that dream a reality. I had attended a walk with my mom after we had lost my dad a month earlier to brain cancer. And when she crossed that finish line with me, it was the first time I saw her smile genuinely. It wasn't just a smile to sort of acknowledge, I'm doing okay. It was a genuine, triumphant smile where we held hands together and we raised them and said, we can do this, and we can do this for other people too. We can change the experience, we can help them along with it, and let them know that we understand and we're here for them.
That's great.
And understanding, I think, is the huge part, because when you talk about something like brain cancer, it is such a small community.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect a huge amount of people in terms of other cancers, but when it does hit a family, it is so huge. And so to come out to something like the Path of Hope, where you see brain cancer patients thriving, and not what you think of, but you see them walking or in a wheelchair, but with their families and smiling and saying, we're here and we're on the beach and we're walking and it's sunny, and it's another day to say, we're fighting brain cancer and we're living with it.
And also brain tumor patients. There are many who live in the state with brain tumors that are non-malignant but still present significant challenge. So it's a wonderful day of celebration where people can really get this sense of support. And then the funds raised for it go to patient assistance funds and brain tumor research right here in the state of Connecticut.
Right, it all stays here. So thank you so much, ladies. Of course, for more information, if you want to come out, come say hi. I'll be there. You can always head to our website, WTNH.com. Just click on that on-air tab and pull it down to the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section.